in a regional. Has that been the message from you once you guys got the news yesterday?
Yes, that's definitely been our message. I mean, the big message for us is, it's a new season. I mean, we played a 56-game regular season, and we had a lot of highs, and we obviously had some lows, and we're going to draw on those experiences, obviously, as individuals and as a team. But, the main thing is we went from 295 to 64, and 4 of those teams are here, and we're hosting a regional. So, we've advanced into an elite group of teams, and we're a good team. We've done some great things this year, and hopefully our guys understand that it's a new season, that you're playing with 64 teams as opposed to 295. So it's a blessing for us to be hosting a regional and to be able to play here, to be able to play in the postseason. It's an honor. We're very grateful for it. And now it's just the bottom line is everything starts over on Friday.
If I had just walked off the boat and walked in this dugout, I wouldn't realize that this team had struggled at the end of the year. Do you get the sense that spirits are high?
Well, I think as a head coach, it's very hard for the head coach because you wear everything on your sleeves, and it as one of my dear friends used to say, wins and losses, it goes on the head coach's record and the starting pitcher. So that's the only 2 people that kind of have to wear the win and the loss. So yeah, you live and die, as a head coach a lot of times with wins and losses. But I've grown as a coach over the years and understood that if I want to get the most out of my guys, I have to have their back all the time. I have to be with my guys all the time when we're going through good times and when we're going through bad times. When we're going through good times, we talk about what we need to do better. When we're going through bad times, we talk about what we're doing well. We try to take, really the opposite approach because, confidence is fragile. And it's one of those things that my job, more than anything, is to let those guys know that I care about them, that I got their back, and we're always in this thing together. So, we've been through some great times and some tough times, but we've done it together. And the only thing I can ask for our guys is every single day to bring a positive attitude and great effort to the ball field. That's it. That's the 2 things you can control. That's the absolute for our program. Great attitude, great effort every single day. And our guys do that.
Coach, in your mind, what are the biggest factors that allow teams to be successful at this time of the year in the tournament?
It's really simple. It's really, really simple. Just look at the teams that win at a high level in the postseason. They catch and throw the baseball at an elite level. They pound the strike zone on the mound and execute pitches. They limit the free 90 because they catch the ball behind their pitching staff. You got to keep yourself in every single ball game with your pitching and your defense, and you can't allow the free 90. It also boils down a lot of times offensively to coming up with that big hit with runners in scoring position, putting pressure in the other dugout by scoring early because of the heightened sense of awareness and sense of urgency that both dugouts are going to feel in the postseason. It's basically, you almost feel like it's a single game elimination game every time you play in the postseason. Every single pitch, every single inning, every single situation is huge and it's magnified in the postseason. So it's the team that can control the 17 inches of the plate and can catch the ball and throw the ball accurately. It keeps themselves in the ball game that typically is going to wind up winning it.
Coach, Charlie was saying how after his freshman year, he came to you and said he was going to be a weekend starter. And now in his second year in that role, his ERA is down, his strikeouts are way up. How have you seen him progress in his second year?
Well, he's progressed because we've given him the ball. And I think at the end of the day, only one man can step on the mound in that starting role for your team on that day. And we've given Charlie the ball every single weekend in the 2 years that I've been here. Whether it was on Fridays or Saturdays, he's gotten the ball. And I think just giving him the baseball and letting him develop week in, week out, good, bad, or indifferent, has turned him into the pitcher that he's in. I don't think it's necessarily anything that I've done or that we've done outside of, we believe in Charlie. We've always felt like Charlie had the type of stuff that could lead a rotation. And we wanted to give him the ball and let him develop, and he is what he is right now because he ran with that opportunity of being a weekend starter and just going out there and competing for us.
I know Crawl and Jackson have similar versatility, but specifically about Eubanks, does his value go up in these certain situations because he's closed games for you? He's started games, he's middle relieved, he's kind of done it all.
Eubanks is definitely, he's similar to Crawl in that regard, in that he can pitch in a variety of roles. The one thing that Alex brings to you as well, he bounces back quickly. He's a guy that recovers really, really quickly. So he's a guy that, you know, if you pitch him, you know, he doesn't require a ton of rest to be able to go out there and give you competitive innings. So Alex likes to touch the ball. I mean, Alex is one of those guys in the middle of the week, if it's his bullpen day, he wants to throw it in the game. You don't want to just throw a bullpen down in the bullpen like every other starter. He wants to go out on the mound and do it. So that's the kind of guy Alex is. He wants to touch the ball. He recovers well. He's pitching a variety of roles, and there's value in that for sure.
Do you prefer